And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Minnesota Twins taking on the New York Yankees. Along with Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And we got a rubber match on our hands today, partner.
Yeah, the final game of a 3-game set. They've split the first two, and regardless of how important a series is within the larger picture of the season, it's a game you want to get up for. Every series win feels good, so we should see a fun matchup in this one.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go. And towing the slab in this one, Luis Gil. Base runners are tough to come by with him out there, Chris.
Well, he's been a real quality starter for his club. And coming into this one, what stands out for me is that right-handed hitters have really struggled, batting below 200 on the year. It seems that they have a hard time picking up his release point and tracking the ball into the zone. So we'll see how right-handers do against him in this one.
And now for the Twins, Byron Buxton. Outside, and we're underway.
First pitch, 7:05.
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And a 1-1. That one at triple digits. And that just misses.
2-2.
He goes down looking.
Batting second,
Jose Miranda, the next Twin up to hit.
Miranda.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. One down, base is empty. And there's a strike.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball, 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
And that one is inside.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
The wind of the pitch. And they'll do it again. One out, base is empty. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Quick start here this evening. 2 out, top of the first.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Carlos Correa in the box now. No balls and a strike. And it's fouled away. Pitch. That just misses. 1-2 to count.
It's a good take.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Righty delivers. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. The wind and the pitch.
Oh.
Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. Nothing doing here for the Twins. And now the Bombers will get their shot. No score. You're watching Yankees baseball on the show, NYC. Back here with my pal Singy. And on the hill, the big righty, Bailey Ober. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, that whip is just below the league average, and that's a good thing in this case, not allowing too many base runners. So on most days, he's going to go out there and compete and put his team in a position to win, and I expect to see that from him in this one today.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Oswaldo Cabrera. That pitch in for a strike. 0-1. Good eye right there.
1-1.
And another ball. Kicks and deals. That one misses, and that's ball 3. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. 2 for 7 in the series so far. Foul ball. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 0-2. And ball 1.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
In the dirt, the count now 2-2. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Got him. And there's 2 away.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Breaking ball through there for a strike.
First 2 hitters get punched out on strikes. Take some notes from the dugout. When you get your chance, go up there and hit the ball hard somewhere.
Here comes a pitch. And that one wrapped foul. 2 outs, base is empty. Two now. To the right side, Julian fires over to first, and the Yanks go quietly. 1-2-3, go the Yankees. We played an inning, no score. New inning getting started. Now the Minnesota cleanup hitter, Royce Lewis. The wind of the pitch. Missed with a changeup, and it's 1-0.
No strike.
Right through there for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
This one in the air, center field. Bellinger drifts towards it. Makes the catch for the out.
Batting fifth, the right fielder,
Matt Wallner now at the plate. 2 hits for him in yesterday's game. In for a strike. It's 0-1.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
Yeah, there's no doubt, Boog. Electric stuff from the jump. I mean, there's just no messing around right now. It's still very early, but we could see a pretty impressive outing here if the strikeouts keep coming in the way they are. One thing you have to be aware of, though, is a high strikeout rate might impact the pitch count as the innings roll on.
Two outs. Foul ball there. The 1-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Twins are set down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's the veteran outfielder, Aaron Judge.
Aaron Judge.
The right-hander back to work. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Fastball for a strike.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
And here it comes. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 2.
2 strike.
Struck him out looking.
Batting fifth. The
One down. Here comes Cody Bellinger.
Bellinger.
That pitch in for a strike. 0-1. 0-0 here in the bottom of the second. One down, base is empty. And now 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Called strike 3 on the fastball, and that ran back over the inner half.
No, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Two down, nobody on. Way out front for strike 2.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
On the ground to third. Lewis throws to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Yanks held in check. We'll move to the third with no score. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. Now, Ryan Jeffers. Jeffers measures 6 feet 4 inches, 26 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2018. And the righty deals. On the ground to Jazz. Tosses to first. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
Batting 8. The left fielder, number 9.
Here's Trevor Larnach. 2 for 4 in the game last night. Fought off foul. Out to short. Volpe throws to first in time. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the third.
The second baseman, Edward Julien.
So up next for Minnesota, Edouard Julien. Ball one, no strikes. Top of the third, no score. And a swing and a miss.
One ball,
I guess you
one
throw
strike.
it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
That one finds the zone. 1-2. And that just misses.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game, and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
The center fielder, number 25, Byron.
So the lineup flips over. Here's Byron Buxton. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Right through there for a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got
some high cheese for strike three. Twins wind up stranding one, and we are still scoreless. Back for more from the Bronx. Set for the bottom of the third. Now it's the DH, Jason Dominguez. And that drops in for a strike. And that's a little bit high. And 1-1. And the right-hander deals. And that one fouled off. Can't glove it cleanly. But the throw to first gets him easily. And that's the first out.
Batting eight, the shortstop, Anthony.
And up next for New York, Anthony Volpe. The shortstop takes the ball. And that's in for a strike.
1-1.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. He makes the grab, 2 down.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Austin.
Here's the Yankees catcher now, Austin Wells.
definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
First offering misses badly for ball 1. Right through there for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That's a little bit low. Wouldn't chase that time.
3-1.
That one catches the zone. Now 3-2.
2 strike.
Two outs. And there's ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Cabrera takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. Inside corner, and that's called a strike. And that's outside. 2-1.
Well, that curveball right there stayed up in the zone. And if it's going to be effective, he's going to have to finish the pitch tease the strike zone and get it down. Otherwise, it's going to eventually get hit really hard somewhere.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. waiting for a turn at the plate. In the air, left field. Larnach settles under this one and makes the play, and that's out number 3. One left for the Yankees. Still no score. Back in the Bronx, and now the DH, Jose Miranda.
Jose Miranda.
The pitch. In for a strike, and it's 0-1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
And that's a base hit, so a man on base to start the inning.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Now Correa up to hit. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Just missed. Fastball for a strike. Next offering in there for a strike. Slider right
One
there.
ball. 2 strikes.
He fouls it off. We'll do it again. All tied up here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. And that one is lifted in the air. That takes care of Correa. 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Royce.
Here's Royce Lewis. He's 0 for 1. That one at the knees for a strike.
No ball.
Good
1
approach
strike.
right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
4th inning underway. No score. Runner takes off. The 1-1 is fouled off. Got him swinging.
Just absolutely rolling on the mound. He's looking very much on his game in the early parts of this one, Boog. Fully on the attack with these hitters.
That's 7 strikeouts already, so he's got a good pace going, no doubt. And here is Matt Wallner. Fastball for a strike. Miranda leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And that's off the inside edge. And the count is 1-1. And the slider just misses.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
Swing and a miss as he was out front. Left-hand batter waits. And a good eye there.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Brandon Bell next to bat for Minnesota. Some heat there at 98 miles an hour. 1 left for Minnesota, and we're still knotted at 0. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, John Chambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Ober back to work. And there's the strike. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike. 0-2 now. Goes down looking.
Quick 3-pitch strikeout, and you look at the sequence. The plan was clearly to work him inside. Didn't want to let him get his arms extended, make him a little bit uncomfortable in there, and he ended up overmatching him in the process. That's one you have to take note of as a hitter for next time you come to the plate.
Myers, the next to hit, takes outside. The line to kick the pitch. And another ball. Where'd that last pitch miss?
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Man at first with one gone. Aaron Judge at the plate. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. Runner on the move. Rip towards third. Toss to Belt. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. The job was to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score the go-ahead run. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Bellinger, the next to hit, takes high for ball one. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
On the inside corner for a strike. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the third and final game of the series. Pitch misses there, and the count is even 2-2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure that.
Swung on, belted. Buxton sprinting after it. Won't get to this one. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0. And into second easily with a 2-out double.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. So, runner at second, 2 down. And here's Paul Goldschmidt. Grounded out his first time. That one's in there. That's strike one.
1 strike.
Tried to check his swing there. Now an appeal to first. He did not go around. 1 run across in the frame so far. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Fastball for a strike. That's down and in. That misses, and it's 3-2. Jason Dominguez in the on-deck circle. And a swing and a miss. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. On to the top of the 5th we go. Yankees 1 and the Twins nothing. Ready now for the 5th inning. Up to the plate, it's Brandon Belt.
Brandon Belt.
The pitch. There's a swing and a drive. That one is back. And gone. A solo shot. Home run number 10 on the year. And we are starting over. It's 1-1. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. No, Boog, clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
Ryan Jeffers at the plate. And a foul ball. And a pitch. That one fouled off. Right-hander kicks, deals. Just off the inside corner. Now 1-2. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're in the top of the fifth. And another ball.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
That misses. And now it's 3-2.
3 balls. 2 strikes.
And the pitch. This one lifted in the air, left field. Myers in position. And there's one down. Trevor Larnach, the next Twin up to hit. Grounded out his first time up.
Trevor Larnach.
And there's a foul ball. Swing and a miss.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Up and in, and it's 1-2. One down, base is empty. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. So 2 down now, and here is Edouard Julien.
Edward Julien.
And the pitch is in for a strike. 0-1. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
And that one a little below the knees. Now 1-2. Caught him looking for the K. Just one hit in the inning, but it was a big one right here as it ties the ball game. All even at 1 apiece. You're dialed into the show. Back at Yankee Stadium, now it's the DH, Jason Dominguez.
Jason Dominguez.
The pitch. Well struck, right field. That one's got a chance. It bangs off the wall. Throws to second, but he's in there easily.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could...
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Gone. His 7th home run of the season. It's 3-1. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. Hitters today are looking to pull the ball and get it in the air. Even on a breaking ball away, does a nice job of staying square to the plate, allowing his arms to get extended and get good wood to it.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Austin Wells. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Nobody on, nobody out. Last half of inning number 5. Just missed. That's ripped. Base hit.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Oswaldo Cabrera digs in now, and a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Good eye in that spot.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And another ball. That's out to center field. Buxton moves under it. And there's one down.
The batter, the second baseman, Jazz.
Now it's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
No ball.
Wells, the base runner at first with 1 out. Deep drive down the line. Foul ball. Left-hand hitter waits. That misses the zone, and that is ball 1.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go. Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Myers stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. The next pitch misses, and now 2-0.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Aaron Judge up next.
Well, he gave up the home run earlier in this inning, not pitching as aggressively here.
Righty to the plate. That catches the outside corner. And now 3-1. Hard hit left side. They get the force, and that ends the inning. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back now in the Bronx. And the batter now, Byron Buxton.
Number 25.
Heel back to work.
Buxton.
Found back our way, and that's out of play. Buxton, a former Gold Glove winner, 30 years old now, and he's been touching home plate quite a bit lately, scoring 8 runs over the last 10 games. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. The 0-2. He goes down looking.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Jose Miranda, the next Twin up to hit. That pitch clips the outside corner. It's 0-1. The Yankees holding on to a 2-run lead, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Swing and a miss as he was late.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
The pitch. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
The batter, number 4, shortstop, Carlos.
And here comes Carlos Correa. Hit in the air, left field. And he makes the catch.
Now batting, third baseman, Royce.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Royce Lewis. In the air, right field. Judge is under it. And that'll do it. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. Yankees 3 and the Twins 1. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Brock Stewart.
Coming on to face a righty here, and he's been fantastic against him this year. His numbers in those matchups are very good.
And a pitch. Judge in the box for the 3rd time today as he takes that one off the plate.
You know, these Yankees really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
Right through there for a strike.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
That one not close. And that's ball 2.
No.
Just misses with that one.
3-2.
Got it by him for the K.
Well, he didn't get the call on the mound the pitch before. Felt like he should have had him looking, I think. But, you know, that's good composure right there. He found a way to come back with another good pitch to get him to swing and miss.
Bellinger up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Number 39 preparing to come on if needed. Topa warming up as well. Now time called at the plate. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. One down, base is empty.
That's off the corner.
Misses inside, and that's ball 2. And a pitch. Out to short. Correa. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, first baseman, Paul.
2 outs, base is empty.
Goldschmidt.
And here's the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. Pitch misses. Ball 1. Just missed. The 2-0 is in for a strike. And a strike in there. And another ball. Got him looking, and he did not like the call. Down in order go the Yankees, but they still lead it 3-1. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Mark Leiter Jr.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
And now for the Twins, Matt Wallner, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. A wind in the pitch. That one a little bit high, and that's ball 1. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
kicks and fires. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. And he deals. High fly ball down the left field line. That one back there didn't quite have enough.
Tried to take on the wind in left field right there. Just a little too much traffic up in the air. Mother Nature won that one. It's hard to say, but I think that might be gone otherwise.
Bell in the box again. Takes a strike. The Twins down by a pair here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout.
First strikeout for him in this one. That splitter is maybe the go-to pitch when he's looking for a swing and miss like that. He throws it quite a bit, and that's a good example of the effect it can have on a hitter.
Now the catcher up to hit, Ryan Jeffers. That's to third. Over to Goldie. And that is the inning. Twins retired in short order. Score holds. It's 3-1. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Justin Topa.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Now up is the Yankees.
Hitter, Jason Dominguez.
DH, Jason Dominguez. And here it comes. Right through there for a strike. Misses outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Called strike right there. Righty delivers. And down on strikes he goes. And 1 out now.
Well, not much you can argue with there as a hitter. That pitch was dotted on the inside corner of the plate. I think even if he swings the bat, it blows him up and not really able to do anything with it anyhow. I think if you see that early, then perhaps you can pull those hands a little bit tighter and get the fat part of the bat to it. But I'd say overall, you just have to tip your cap on that one. Great execution.
And next for New York, Anthony Volpe. Can't forget the 2-run shot he launched out of here in the 5th.
Yeah, one of the biggest swings of the game, Boog, as he looks to make even more of an impact in this at-bat right here.
No swing. Earl Hendricks with the call. 1 down, base is empty. He was late there, strike 1.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
And there's the strike. Look out! And it hit him. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch.
The catcher, number 28.
So digging in, Austin Wells. Pickoff throw. Volpe back in on a dive. Kicks and deals.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike. And that's outside. And that's ball 3.
So here we go. Base runner at first. could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
At the belt and fires. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Up next for the Yankees.
Back to the top of the Yankee order, Oswaldo Cabrera stepping in now for the Yankees. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. In there at the knees, and that is strike 1.
Looking for some insurance, or as our friends down in the South would say,
insurance.
No matter how you say it, we know what you mean.
The punch out there. Now 2 out. So first and second with 2 outs. Here's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Now a screamer into the outfield. He's got it, and that is that. Yanks strand a pair as the lead remains 3-1. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th, Fernando Cruz.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
And now for the Twins, Trevor Larnach.
The left fielder, Trevor Larnach.
The pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
0-1.
Swings and misses. And it's 0-2. And a swing and a miss. And that's 1 away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
Boog, if you can set up a good 2-strike splitter with the fastball on the previous pitch, it's going to be so tough to recognize and adjust your swing to get a piece of it. Clearly had him reaching for it right there.
Edouard Julien, the next Twin up to hit. Julien having a lot more success on the road this season. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Bellinger drifts towards it. Hauls it in for the out. And a couple of quick outs.
The center fielder,
Byron Buxton, the next Twin up to hit. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. Right through there for a strike. There's a strike at the knees. And the count is 0-2.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. 1 more out. They'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And that's too high. Got him looking, and he didn't like the call. Down go the Twins in order, and they still trail it here 3-1. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, number 39.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
3, 4, 5 due up.
For the Yankees, the left fielder, Brett Myers.
For the home team, Brett Myers stepping in now for the Yankees. And the pitch. Right side, hard hit. The throw to first. 1 up, 1 down.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron.
It's Aaron Judge now. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. just off the inside edge.
That two-seam fastball is usually coupled with a slider away, and when a hitter's conscious of the pitch in, it's hard for him to cover middle away, and that's where a pitcher can really finish off that batter.
That's outside, and now 3-0. And he walked him on 4 pitches.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
35.
1 gone, runner at first. Bellinger up to hit. 1 for 3. That's a laser base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Absolutely smoked that baseball. What a swing. Sent it out way faster than it came in, of course. 113 off the bat, and no matter where you hit it at that speed, it's tough to make a play on.
Goldie, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Next pitch is outside.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Two on, 1 out. Wouldn't chase that time.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Now, just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment move, get back on track. His team needs him.
So first and second with 2 outs. And up next for New York, Jason Dominguez. And the 1-0. And a foul ball. Two on, 2 outs. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. And now it's 1-2. And a swing and a miss. And the inning is over.
A couple of strikeouts with runners on. Sometimes you got to really bear down, and he did just that. Nice job of getting out of the jam and out of the inning.
Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Devin Williams.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Now it's the Twins DH, Jose Miranda. Here comes a pitch. There's a strike. Williams measures 6 feet 2 inches, 29 years old, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. Right-handed reliever. Swing and a high fly ball down the left field line, but hooking foul. Owen Chu now. In the air to left center. Bellinger in a full sprint. He's got it. And there's 1 down.
The batter, number 4. Shortstop.
He's 2 outs away. And next for Minnesota, Carlos Correa. Fastball for a strike. Williams is what you're looking for in a good reliever. The ball stays in the ballpark. It's so hard to square him up. 1 down, base is empty. That misses. And now it's even 1-1.
Yeah, he stays out of the middle and pitches either at the bottom or at the top on the edges. And because of that, if you do get it in the air, it's usually just a high fly ball. And when it's down in the zone, it's on the ground.
And Correa retired.
Royce Lewis.
So it's their last chance in this one. Here's the third baseman, Royce Lewis. He's so consistent that the manager basically could look at it like he's got 3 outs sitting in his pocket. That shortens the game. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
When he takes the mound, you feel like, hey, this inning is wrapped. Or this
swing, and that ball smashed on a line. He's got it. Ball game. The Yankees claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
These players just want to keep it rolling right now. You win this series, you got another team coming in, and you want to do exactly the same. Maybe even push a little further, get yourself a sweep. You know the fans are going to be behind this club. They've been playing really well, and these players, you can tell they feel the energy these fans bring to the ballpark.